So, are we shut in?
What do you want?
I'm pleasantly surprised you made it this far. Such magnificent specimens. Yes, you'll be perfect for the new, more thorough experiments I've been designing.
More experiments? People aren't playthings, you know.
You say that, but without us, your Simba form there wouldn't exist. In truth, we deserve your gratitude, not your malice.
Are you even capable of thinking of others?
Please, don't get incensed over nothing. It'll adversely affect the results and ruin all my hard work. This is our latest Simba form, ending it with the data for your last faster than symbols.
More challenges lie ahead.
Good to go. A decisive win
Hardly
with
worth
minimal
the
casualties. Allow me to help. to perfect as it
More
gets.
challenges lie ahead.
Decisive win. Minimal
Can't get any
casualties.
better than that.
Okay. Made it.
Why can't they all be this easy?
I must admit, you're all brimming with puissance. Will that puissance, however, aid you against my new subject? I know I'll enjoy finding out.
Cut the crap.
Look, guy, all we want is an audience with the General as soon as possible.
Sorry, but I can't let you do that. The General is a valued financial contributor to our research. You'll simply have to participate in our experiments a little longer.
That's not her. Feria has a different space-time symbological psi-wave pattern.
How very discerning of you to notice. As you have likely surmised, this one is a clone. But don't assume that she's any less formidable than her prototype. But perhaps you should be less concerned with her identity and more concerned that she has her sights on you.
Despicable. We've only ever succeeded in producing one of these. You think this is a good idea? Won't the General be angry with us if we use it without his permission?
Not if we win, he won't.
Yes, but if we lose...
No matter. Let the experiment begin, I say.
My dear sister.
You've done it now, Thoris. How dare you waste a perfectly good clone?
My apologies, General Alma. Please, let me build another to atone for this most
That
egregious
won't
of
be
errors.
necessary, for I now know you're an imbecile who chooses personal gain over the greater good. I have no need for someone with neither morals nor dignity.
Sir, please wait.
Based on your past achievements, however, perhaps you deserve one last chance.
You don't mean to. No! Please, sir! I beg of you! Don't! Anything but that!
Everyone brace for space-time transcension! Where are we now?
Nowhere real, it seems. I'd say they use space-time symbology to create this place. It's probably a parallel dimension.
Dimension? Bingo. This whole dimension is emitting waves only given off when space-time symbology activates.
I could get used to this. Oh, how good it feels to be the pinnacle of progress! I don't give a damn about Alma anymore. Now that I'm in this form, I don't need him to make the universe mine! Amelia, I'm done with you!
What an utter disgrace to humanity that guy was.
What say you, Captain Kenny? Is this distorted cosmos not the perfect stage upon which to enact our final encounter?
You never miss a chance to show off, do you?
There may be 7 of you now, but how many will there be when you reach me? Hmm? If you even do, that is.
I believe he wants us to pay him a visit.
Then let's take him up on that.
That was maybe an 80
That
out of
was
100.
scary.
Show me what you got.
Double slash! Double slash!
Down.
Think you let you get away?
Cameron, dramatic entry.
That was a piece of cake.
And
That was it?
I'll do my best.
As close to perfect as it gets.
More challenges lie ahead.
Looks
I'm
like
without
I'm
limits.
gaining on my father. Too easy.
All right, who's
Could have
next?
been worse, I guess.
Let me help.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, how I've waited to see you in person rather than through a screen, Captain Kenny.
Don't get ahead of yourself, General.
Little girl, have you no intention of returning to my side? And you, whelp, do you wish to join me?
I want to be with Fidel and Miki, not you.
Who'd ever take the side of a man who uses children as tools? People's lives aren't toys for you to play with.
The time for talk has ended. Peria, bestow your power upon me!
Peria.
Vice Director!
Yes, sir.
Peria! No, sis. I have no sister. Your orders, General. Peria.
Lend me your power, minion! Victory here shall prove the veracity of my creed! Are you ready to die?
Let's run away.
I'm surrounded by a force field that's connected to another dimension in space-time symbology. This effectively makes him immune to any type of attack we could throw at him.
How can he reach us? It doesn't make sense.
The answer to that is, how should I know?
solve one of space-time's symbolic many difficulties. In order for her powers to act, certain types of hormones must be secreted in the subject's brain. For example, now that we understand the mechanism, with mind necessary hormones directly into the system. This is the face of the man who created space-time symbology. Double slap! Go!
Get up. Get up, Relia. You're just gonna leave your sister like this? I'll catch you no matter how many times you fall. Just believe in me and get up. Take control of your own future with Varia.
I believe you more than anyone in the universe.
Go turn Varia back to her normal self.
I'll do it. I'll be the one to save my sister.
What?
Okay, time to throw everything we've got at him. Think you're so strong, try to withstand this!
Well, now we know this will not be a dull affair. Very well. It is time. Behold the results of our latest symbological research.
Signet replication?
Your lives are now forfeit! Now my apologies if I annihilate you without even Vice Director!
Please, sir, if we go any further, we'll obliterate the subject's gestalt.
Do it! How dare you! Get out of my way, you worthless cretin!
No, sis!
Why did I not do this in the first place? Such consummate power coursing through my veins! How invigorating! With your last breaths, prostrate yourselves before me!
Our enemy's
Let's take
struck.
it!
Get ready.
Our attacks are useless again.
Try to neutralize their force field one more time, kiddo, please!
We can use the same method as before.
Got your number!
You're all going to attack my sister, right? I can't do it. I just can't hurt my own sister. But you
Get ready
do.
for some pain!
Amelia's power has gone erratic.
Waiting any longer would be a waste of time. Let's finish this. Annihilation!
That thing isn't Feria anymore. Relia, you have to fight.
Relia, do you want your sister to be like that forever? I know. You can do it.
I applaud your will to rise, whelp. Too bad you'll just be cut back down.
Open your eyes, Feria, please!
No!
Relia, I beg of you. Please, please kill me.
Don't run away! Fight! Fight against his control! Break free of it!
Silence, whelp!
I believe in you, Relia. I always have. And I know you can rise up with Feria if you truly want to.
We can beat this man if we fight together, Feria. I believe in you, sis. And I believe in both of you. I do.
You bastard, Fidel! I see now that you were my real enemy all along!
That, and your executioner.
Shall the taste of what I threatened you!
If you think you're so strong, try to withstand this! Never strike!
And right behind us.
strong, try to withstand. Try to withstand this!
win, didn't we?
Yes. That we did.
His strength is dwindling. His wave patterns are getting astonishingly small.
Luna! Chris! Kronos is destined to crumble! Should I perish here?
Brawn alone can't win all wars.
Likewise, my fascist assailants. I'll be observing your lot from on high. Repudiation to you. Honor to Kronos!
Fidel, thanks a lot. I didn't back down at all. I did all I could. Me and Relia.
Yeah. You prevailed.
Promise you will. Look after my baby sister?
I certainly do. Relia deserves a good life. A caring, maybe mentoring dad. Like Beryl was when I was young.
Relia, I'm so sorry. What's more, I should thank you. My wish was answered due to your... Grow up and be... the joyous girl I couldn't.
Varian, no!
Don't be so sad. Since I'll be with you in your heart. Don't be so sad. Since I'll be with you in your heart.
Captain's log. Space date, November 7, 537. Our mission in the Fate Creed system has concluded. With the death of its leader, General Alma, the rebellion collapsed in upon itself. As the coup d'etat ended in abject failure, the Kronos government was able to regain its authority. Days later, President Mutal declared that Kronos would join the Pan-Galactic Federation, thus swelling our ranks and leaving one fewer enemy. I have a feeling, however, that there will be repercussions from this incident that last for quite some time. In my opinion, it is now abundantly clear that the Federation is at a major crossroads. It is only a matter of time, I assume, before we must re-evaluate the form we wish the Federation to henceforth take. Kronos was officially inducted into the Pan-Galactic Federation, and while the Kronos incident that engendered the Alliance was certainly noteworthy, it was not the only seminal event of Space Date 537. The year also became known for various progressive reforms, which would serve as defining points of Federation policy for years to come. Fate Creed's fate regarding the Federation was officially decided today. Because the planet is not sufficiently civilized, it will not be recognized as a legitimate member of the Federation. As we influenced the planet to a great extent, though, it was designated a protectorate. I plan to ask Command to appoint Victor the Inspector General of Fate Creed. I cannot imagine there is anyone else in the galaxy better suited to the job than him. Now that I mention one Fate Creedian, I should probably record what happened to the rest. Everyone involved in the incident immigrated to Earth. After all they'd experienced of the outside world, we couldn't simply let them return to an underdeveloped planet. Besides, they unanimously decided to come of their own accord, which is what I was hoping for anyway. Miki's currently studying her heart out to become a science officer. According to Anne, she's got a real knack for this sort of thing. Already understanding the basics of symbology doesn't hurt either. If there's anything that holds her back, though, it's reading and writing. You can't be too hard on her, as she didn't grow up with the Terran syllabary, but she still has a long road ahead of her. Victor was able to enlist in the Federation's military, and based upon his distinguished record, he was appointed as an instructor. Considering he's a citizen of an underdeveloped planet, this is a historic accomplishment for him. Personally, I'd like to see Command put him in charge of overseeing his home planet, but the decision ultimately rests with him. Thanks in part to an endorsement from Dr. Krupp, Fiore was accepted as a researcher in the newly built Symbological Genetics Laboratory on Moonbase. I say accepted, but the whole facility was basically established for her sake. Her knowledge surpasses even our own scientists in some areas, so I assume they're more than happy to take advantage of her genius. There's no way they won't make at least a few breakthroughs with her working on their team. All is quiet on the Anne front, as she continues to work as a science officer aboard the Charles D. Gold. Her looks are what sealed the deal for me when hiring her, but I'll be damned if she isn't one capable science officer. Once I'm finally given my new assignment, I won't hesitate to bring her along. As for me, the myriad and valiant deeds I performed in quelling the Kronos Rebellion earned me a promotion. Nothing's official yet, but word around the water cooler is that I'll become an admiral. To think, me, with my own fleet. What's more, the ship they'll assign me won't be any ordinary one. It'll supposedly be equipped with some rather snazzy technology, of an experimental and gravitic warp kind. I guess this goes to show, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few rules.
光が舞う海のようにきらめいていた触れるように伸ばしてもすり抜けてく泳ぐように重なるようにたどり着いたんだ 続く世界でねえ不確かな答えに怯えて心に嘘つかないで大丈夫いつでも未来は待ってる誰も知らない光を抱いて声が届いてるんだろうもう一歩また一歩って叫び続けてるまだ声が聞こえてるならまだきっとまだきっとって君と歩んでいきたい手を伸ばすよああ怖いのに痛いのに涙が出るのに手を当てた胸の奥はずっと教えて祈るように水星がこぼした涙の軌道に夢を乗せた今の自分を信じていいよ誰も見れない光の先へ声が届いてるんだろうもう一歩また一歩って叫び続けてるまだ声が聞こえてるならまだきっとまだきっとって君と歩んでいきたいまだきっとまだきっとって君と歩んでいきたい手を伸ばすよ
Fidel's now diligently studying to become an officer in the Federation's military. Truth be told, we'd already accept him as a foot soldier, but he says he won't settle for anything less than being a crewman on a battleship. Now, I'm not one to balk at lending my friends a hand, but this is a battle he needs to fight on his own. Prove that I was right to believe in you and get your butt up here, Fidel.
So how are you doing?
Good, thanks. I need help with studying, though.
Okay. Huh. First, we can go grab a bite to eat. After that, shop for a while. Then to a park where you can behold the Earth.
You listening? I said that what I need is a teacher.
I know.
Okay, then.
We'll compensate with a remedial study session at night.
Yeah, sure.